Thank you.
How does it feel to be back in Portland?
I'm happy, extremely happy to be back. It's almost, I was saying, like I'm home. Just right now taking it slow, you know, get to know the guys, the group, and what Coach Gio wants. So I'm getting my fitness up right now. Yeah.
How did it come about that the process of you coming back, and why did you want to come back to Portland?
Yes, well, it was fast though, because I still had contract down in Mexico, 6 more months, and talking to my agent, I was telling him, you know what, like maybe at the end of the year I kind of want to go back to the MLS, and this and that, and he started like doing all the, you know, the transfer window, the paperwork and everything. He says like, yeah, there's like these certain teams that they would like you to come back. I didn't know it was going to be Portland, to be honest, but he called me the day before the international transfer was about to close, and he's like, look, this is what's happening. Gavin talked to me. He says they would like you to go back, and I was like, great, you know, like I would be more than happy. And everything happened like the 7th and the 8th it happened, and a few days I was here a little later.
What was the experience like for you in Mexico over the last few years?
I liked it. You know, it was a experience that I wanted to do. I grew up following Liga MX, so when the opportunity came back in 2015, I took it. You know, I wanted that challenge in my life, and it went good. I had a good round down in Mexico, and you know, I think for myself too, I think it was time to kind of do something different. I won a championship there last season, so it came out really good at the moment that talking to my family that it will be a good time to come back to MLS.
Was it mostly because you had felt like maybe you'd accomplished what you wanted to in Liga MX, or was it the environment in MLS that you were attracted to? What were the main reasons?
It was kind of both. You know, I was like, you know, I think I did my time here in Mexico, and kind of I always follow the MLS, and I saw the league was still growing, and it's growing a lot. I think a lot of talent is coming up every time. It's younger people. So right now it's been 3 years since I left, and I think the leagues have grown immensely in the past 3 years.
In terms of when you left back in at the end of 2015, it sounded like, from what we understood, you know, there was something the Timbers needed to do sort of with the salary cap, but something you also really wanted as well. Can you talk about why that sort of came about that you did leave?
It did, because it benefited both of us, the club and me. You know, it was a good opportunity for me to get, I would say, like a better contract down there. You know, improve as a player, soccer player. I learned a lot. You know, I grew up as a player and as a person over there. So I decided to take, like I said, that challenge, and see what would happen, and I loved it. I loved the time down in Mexico, but like I said, like it was maybe time for me and my family to come back to the US.
You mentioned it's been a couple of years since you were last here. There's still some of the same faces with the team, but some new ones as well. What differences have you noticed from the 2015 Timbers to now? What do you need to get used to, maybe?
I mean, I will say like the big difference is all of this is, I mean, brand new. You have everything's new, the kitchen, the gym, like the locker room. Like, it's amazing how it looks right now. And yeah, like it's still like a couple of faces that I knew, so that made it more interesting for me to come back to Portland too, because I live really good friends here and people outside the team too. So, you know, I wanted to come back to Portland to be my home.
Do you think that makes it any easier on sort of getting reintegrated with the team, on getting to know what the team's doing now?
It does, because they welcome you. I mean, like everyone welcomes a player, but now you feel like you're coming, like you were here. Like I would say, like I never left, right? Like I come like that, I felt like I never left. So I feel really comfortable. I already, you know, talked to the coaching staff. I knew Carlos Llamosa from back when I was in Chivas USA, so that made it easier too.